I'd like to call this Tuesday, March the 9th, 2021 meeting of the Property and Planning Subcommittee to order. I would ask the clerk if she please call the roll.
Representative Hodges. Here. Representative Leatherwood. Here. Representative Reedy. Representative Sexton. Representative Wright. Here. Chairman Moody. Here. Chairman Carter. Chairman Crawford.
Present.
Chairman Carr.
Present.
Chairman Carr, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Do we have anything from any of the committee before we get started? Any announcements? Seeing none. I know we have some more people's got some more bills in other committees, so you know me, I will roll this right along. Item number 1 has been rolled 1 week. Item number 4 has been taken off notice, and item number 7 by me has been rolled 1 week. That brings us up to item number 2, HB 1172 by Representative Baum. Representative Baum, you are recognized on House Bill 1172. Properly motion second. You are recognized, sir.
Thank you, Chairman Carr. The 2006 County Powers Relief Act allows fast-growing counties to collect a $1 per square foot adequate facilities tax. What this bill does is it moves up in time when that tax is paid. Currently, under the legislation, the tax is paid at the following time. It's the earlier of the following 2 dates, 1 year after the permit is pulled or the transfer of title. What this bill does is it moves that tax payment ahead in time so that 50% of it would be paid when the permit is pulled, and the remaining 50% would be paid at the certificate of occupancy. This is just a way to try and help our counties, fast-growing counties, by having the tax paid a little bit sooner.
So, thank you, Representative Baum. So if this bill passes and your county already has a facilities tax, it would put this in order. You get 50% of it when they buy the permit, and they get the 50% before they give you the certificate of occupancy. Is that correct?
That's correct. It would be of benefit to counties that are already receiving funds under the County Powers Relief Act, but if a county wanted to move under this piece of legislation, it would affect them too. It would be of benefit to them too. It's really an incentive to move under the provisions of the County Powers Relief Act.
But under no way would it cause them to have to do that.
They would not have to. No, counties would still not have to move under the County Powers Relief Act.
Excuse me. Okay, it's resolution based. I got you. Okay. Any questions on the sponsor? Chairman Crawford, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative Baum, is there any other counties that are doing this, or is this going to be particular to your county, or?
My understanding is that there are currently only 5 counties in Tennessee that are receiving the tax through the provisions of the County Powers Relief Act. There are more counties that are receiving development taxes through private acts. My county is Rutherford County. They're currently receiving a development tax through a private act. But with the enticement of getting this tax under the County Powers Relief Act paid a little bit sooner, I think that Rutherford County may move to the provisions of this act, but it's up to them. It's permissive. They have to pass a resolution moving under the act. It's ultimately up to them, but only 5 counties are currently receiving adequate facility taxes under the County Powers Relief Act.
Mr. Chairman.
And final question here. What would happen if the project was started, they paid their half up front, and then was not completed, or they didn't finish, whatever? Would that 50%, how would that be handled at that point?
Legally, I'm not sure, and I suppose that there are rare instances like that where something happens to the project, a builder goes bankrupt, and that tax may not ever be collected. But under the County Powers Relief Act, as it's currently written, the tax is paid so late that I would think the provisions in this bill would, if anything, help the counties receive payment, because 50% of it would now, for the first time, be collected when the permit is pulled. So to the extent that's a problem, this would help address the problem by getting 50% paid ahead of time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Any further questions to the sponsor? And I do deal with one county that has a private act on that, so it would not come under this this act. Any other questions to the sponsor? Seeing none, I guess we're ready for the question. All those in favor of House Bill 1132, excuse me. Well, wait a minute, I'll get it right in a minute here. I can find it. Wait a minute. 1172, moving on to full, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Bill moves on to full committee. Thank you, Representative Baha.
Thank you all.
Huh? I had to come both sides right there. I was going to double it up there. Okay, moving on to item number 3, House Bill 968 by Chairman Holtzclaw. Chairman Holtzclaw, you are recognized. You have a motion and second on that. Sir, if you'll explain the bill, please.
Thank you, Chairman, committee members. Well, I get to chew my cabbage twice. We passed this last year, from remembrance. The Senate failed to take it up.
Right.
So basically, in a nutshell, HB 968 allows incentives to be offered by municipalities to promote development of single-family housing is pretty much what we focus on here. And this is for Tier 2 to Tier 4 counties.
Any questions of the sponsor? Question's been called. All those in favor of House Bill 968 moving on to full committee, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Bill moves on to full committee. Thank you, Chairman Holtzclaw.
Thank you, Chairman and committee members.
All right, item next 4 is off notice. That moves us over to item number 5, House Bill 1326, Representative Hardaway. That bill will be moved to next calendar of next week. Item number 6, House Bill 633 by Representative Wright. Vice Chairman Wright, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Is it okay if I
Yes, sir, you're fine at your
present
desk.
from the desk?
Yes, sir.
This also is a redo bill that was not picked up by the Senate in the last session. It deals with documents, electronic documents going to the Register of Deeds. Basically, beginning there, it was a cleanup bill. It just clarifies the statement that the person holding the piece of paper call for,
We do now. I'll give him a second.
you call for the question, right? No, I gave a motion. Oh, okay, we didn't, we're off on the wrong foot, okay.
I think we've all been here so long today and said so much. Okay, we're in proper form now. We had a motion and a second. Representative Wright, Chairman, Vice Chairman Wright, you're recognized now. You done explained, but you can do it again if you want to.
No, okay, this is a cleanup bill for the Register of Deeds. It's been here before.
Any question to the sponsor? Seeing none, we're ready to vote on the House Bill 633. All those in favor of House Bill 633, moving on to full committee, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Bill moves on to full committee. And that takes care of 1 hour calendar. Any questions from anyone? Do I hear a motion to adjourn? We are adjourned. Thank you.